So, one of the mods I have installed is Applied Energetics, and it'll spawn meteors, and if they spawn anywhere near Corn's tower, it puts a hole through both of these, and that's one of the things I was trying to avoid. So, the world's taking a little time to load in. But I'm gonna start, we're gonna, like, this is a character I made quickly. We kind of have to start training a little bit here before I go on and start doing other things. Because I kind of need... It would be better if I could fly, even though I know this helps. I don't want to just do this the whole time, because I know that's kind of boring. But I wanted to at least do that much so that I have less trouble getting on here and going up there. So personally, I prefer to be within like a visual distance to that, because it makes it easier to find your base. Because that's a good reference point. So if I have enough time before nightfall, which I don't usually when first starting, I'll build a house, but I think I'm gonna end up running back to Corn's tower just to wait out the night. And I know that gets kind of boring. But part of the advantage of this is you can train when you're kind of stuck waiting on something. That was dumb. Here we go. gonna do both of those real quick. See the sun setting. There we go. It's not like I can't survive outside at night, and I might just put up with it, because when you start with this mod with Dragon Block Z, it makes your character pretty tough, pretty strong to begin with. Like, the regular enemies in the game don't mean a lot. I can always try hanging out in the trees or something. I know it's not easy to see. It just kind of has to be this way for a little bit until I can properly establish a base and everything. There is one valuable skill you can learn when you're dead, and I might actually want to do that, but I have to store my stuff somewhere. I think I want to build in that spot, ultimately. Oh, cool. You didn't used to be able to put these down when you were up here, so I'm glad they changed that. but I need to store my stuff somewhere. Okay, we're gonna do something that's kind of meta-gaming the system. Because I want that one power that you can only get when you're not alive, so... This is the fastest possible way you can kill yourself in Minecraft. So I have Tinker's Construct installed also, and it ends up spawning these slime islands in the other world. Occasionally, the other thing I'd see, because I have thermal expansion installed, is sometimes it'll spawn like oil geysers at the cloud level. But otherwise, there's not too weird of terrain generation. I don't know if that adds a little bit or just takes away from it, because it almost kind of fits. I mean, it's obviously not accurate to the show. One thing that is fairly accurate is it's gonna take a while to get to King Kai. Okay. A way to speed things up is if I train a little bit, but you know, it's gonna involve me. Stopping the training is gonna involve me sitting around a little bit and taking some time, but it'll make the travel a lot quicker. But I managed to get there without needing to land. Okay, for Kaioken, 10 mind, 400 TP, Ki boost, 10 mind, 800. So this is gonna take me a little while no matter what I do. For people who don't know, the original creator of the mod, Dragonball C, is a guy named, he called himself Jin Ryu, I believe, on the internet, and he had respiratory related issues, I think. Although I never really looked into it. I don't want to comment on people's personal lives. And so kind of sadly he passed away. And so that's why he's here in this part of the mod. His brother took over his mod related stuff. And one of the things he did was adding him here, and he's updated the game in a few ways since then. And, you know, it's a terrible thing that happened, you know. The guy passed away at a pretty young age. I hope he's doing well wherever he is, you know. And I hope his family's doing fine too. It happened a while ago. Okay. So you can adjust the config settings for the training mini games, and I think for the most part I didn't adjust this one in any way. Other than I might have made it so there's a 3-second delay where your combo meter doesn't reset when you're not clicking on anything. So it's a little bit forgiving in that regard. And I don't know, the mod might have been updated, so that was there by default. It's been a while since I had to update the mod or mess with these things. The training, the airboxing minigame thing, I adjusted a little bit because it's like physical exercise. It's the only kind of training like that. And I wanted something that you could always sort of do and be guaranteed some amount of training points. So you can always grind a tiny bit. This one, there's a risk-reward aspect to it. So, like, I can end up screwing this up and not even getting any training points from it. But the longer, like, the bigger my combo, the easier it is to get points. So, I'm gonna take that 1,000. So, I can grab that. And I want to grab Key Boost as soon as we can afford it. But I need like 300 something. So, in theory, we should be able to get there pretty quick. And then we can go back into the actual proper game overworld and try to survive. And build a shelter and stuff. Almost there. Meditation's kind of hard. 4 points short. Okay, boom. So I'm gonna start heading back because I know how boring it is to just watch a grind. So I'm gonna be like, we're gonna go back to the overworld. We're gonna both be building our base and grinding during the downtime. So I came up with the tower design that I kind of really like for a base for this mod, where you kind of build multiple levels and it gives you plenty of places for like a workshop, possibly indoor farming and other stuff. And you only need like wood and stone to make it the way I aesthetically put it together. Seeing we're back already. I want to grab unlock potential and meditation before. Well, I mean it. Like they're kind of, to me, they're kind of minimal requirement skills, and that's kind of what makes me want to stay and get them. Because they sort of add what feels like really basic features to the game to me. Dash is another example of a skill like that. Because you'll notice right now, if I charge up my key, there's that red circle in the upper left hand corner. When it says 50%, like that's how powerful I am. That's the amount of strength I have, in a sense. Like my punches only do so much damage. If you get the unlock potential skill and you get it to 10, you can go up to 100% and you're twice as strong pretty much. So to me, that's why it feels like a minimal standard kind of thing. It shouldn't take a long time to just grab the level 1 variants of some skills. I'll come back for dash and jump. Like, I should start building our base, because it's gonna take a while no matter what. So I'm gonna see if I can find my stuff. Okay, there we go. It's not a big setback. It's getting dark though, so... See, I should have really started this stuff anyways, like earlier. Like, early game for these mods is just gonna kind of be like this, where I may as well stay up here and try and train and get some of my basic abilities at night until I have a base built up of my own. The sun's coming up. See, you'll notice the percentage in the upper left-hand corner, it goes up to 55% because I have potential unlocked at level 1. I'm pretty sure this is the spot I picked out before for the tower I want to build. You don't want to build too close to there, because when you're near a master, it protects the area around them so you can't destroy the environment. So like, you can't chop down trees if you're too close to Corn's tower and the Kami lookout. So we're gonna start trying to flatten things out and make them a little bit better for building a giant base. So that's the central point we're gonna start building from. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's not gonna look that pretty at first, because right now I'm more focused on function than aesthetics. Oh, this isn't great. Well, this is sort of how the mod is to some degree. It has mob related swans for the mod specifically, and I'm not really strong enough to handle that yet because I haven't been sitting down and training specifically. So I kind of have to fall back. Okay, I mean, it's daybreak. I don't really need to strictly stay here. I don't know if the enemies despawned at my base. Here we go. I'm gonna come back tomorrow. And boom. Okay, since I have the legendary effect and I'm a Saiyan, it modifies the regular Super Saiyan transformations to resemble like Broly. So you have a green Super Saiyan form instead of the regular sort of yellow one. See, that's that light greenish look.